Angie with the Mountain Girl Studio, and I'm coming today to show some new digital prints that that I just uploaded to my shop. So if you want to head over there to my shop, you'll see all my new digitals that I just uploaded, and they are up for sale. I just want to thank everybody. I launched this digital part of my business about a little over a week ago, and it did come with some little bit of craziness and some kinks, but I think I've gotten that worked out and moved on. I knew this was a new playing field for me, but I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. Anything new is a challenge, so digitals were definitely a challenge for me, but I feel like I've gotten things under control a little bit. There are going to be a little bit more bumps down the road and some other things coming, but that's the way it is, right? So anyways, I wanted to show you a few new prints that I've uploaded, and then something else, some of my love letter photography, alphabet photography in this video as well. I thought I'd just combine it because it's, easier that way for me. On my first video, on my launch video about selling digitals, I mentioned the type of paper to use with my prints. If you print them on regular paper, they're going to be very muted and dull, and you're not going to get that look that I produce on my journal covers. So every journal cover that I create, I scan, and every other piece of artwork that I do, I'm also scanning. I've been collecting my digital work for about a year now, so I didn't know what I was going to do. I do have plans, or did have some other different kind of plans. Maybe that'll work down the road. But if you want the full effect of my digitals, print them on good quality paper. And I'll show you the difference right now, the difference it'll make. So this is just regular paper, and this is Epson Premium Presentation Matte Paper. And you can also use matte photo paper as well. And it's just the way the ink receives on the paper. And this is, I'll show you what I've used right here. So if you want, this is very affordable, and it comes in 3 different qualities. I have the premium one, which works perfect. There's 2 upgrades to this pack, but it is for inkjet, so you make sure you do that as well. And if you get the right paper, you spend the money on your digitals, you want them, to print somewhat how you see them on your computer, right? So my paintings are very textured and layered, and I want you to be able to print them out and be happy with them. So if you print them on regular paper, you're not gonna have the quality that you see right here. It's just night and day, completely night and day. And this is the same print, or the same printout, the same photo. All right, let's get down to the new images. So this one kind of fell into what it is, and I'm used to the big blue skies, but it was getting engulfed with smoke, and these are the clouds trying to fight through it. And then this is kind of the aftermath, the burnt forest, which is very sad. I hope everybody is trying to stay safe, and for those who lost, things in the fire, it's devastating. But with that said, this became a beautiful print, I believe, and it actually looks really good framed. So if you didn't want to do anything with my print in the junk journal world, you could put them in a frame if you'd like. So everything's printed on a 8.5 by 11, or it's uploaded and then printed on 8.5 by 11. But so if you wanted it in an 8 by 10, obviously you're going to have some crop lines. But you could take that in, and when you get it printed in 8 by 10, they'll crop it for you. Or you can do it yourself, print it out on your printer, and you just take a little bit off the sides to fit in your 8 by 10 frame. Or mat it in a bigger frame to fit, so that's your preference. So this is the first print. And this is the second print. It's very blues and metallic-y layers on there. All of my paintings have a ton of layers. I love rust, obviously, and things that are old. I get inspired by nature, and I really get inspired by old doors that have had several years of paint on them, and it just chips away. You can just see the color, and the texture. So for me, I love that kind of look. And then, when metal rusts, it just rips down. So that's kind of what I get inspired by. So these are like some deep blues, and the camera is not picking it up as well as I like it to, but there are some purples in there that you can kind of see peeking through, some seafoam green kind of colors through here, and then some dark colors up there. And this one kind of looks like a swirly, it's like a swirly print. This has yellows and blues and teals and some whites and creams in it. So I thought that was fun. Just looks kind of like an ocean or something, or how it hits the rocks and comes back down or swirls. I love that look, obviously. And I also get inspired by geological, like rocks, and I just get really inspired. I love rocks. So a lot of my work kind of represents that as well. And then this one, it's very textured. This was scanned off a junk journal cover that I'll be doing, or an art journal cover. And this has pinks and a little bit of spots of blue, yellow, like a fuchsia color, blacks, browns, sepia, some little bit of a cracked paint up there. And I scan my work at 300 DPI. And you get the full resolution as well. So when you print it out, it's like you almost can feel the texture. So I can't wait to work on this journal. But I always think about when you bend it, how cool that would be as a journal. Like that. I just love that one. And then this one is kind of fall-ish. Beautiful colors, and I love like Indian teal and those shades of teal. I always say my favorite color is clear because I love all colors. I love shades of colors. So this one was a lot of fun. I kind of went for a fall-ish theme, but very kind of grungy as well. This looks really neat. You can cut this in half and put it on your cover, your front and back covers. Oh, they're just so vibrant. I love it. I love it on this paper, and this paper is a good weight. It's still workable with some weight behind it. And this one, it's kind of like mine's are Mardi Gras, but I wasn't going for that. I was kind of going for colors of like Halloween-ish, but this is not a Halloween page. I'm not sure. I'm don't have any digital collages right now. But I'll work on something possibly and have something out soon. But right now these are just background prints. So that's a lot of fun. These are acrylic. I paint with acrylic, inks, gesso, all kinds of stuff on here. So those were that. Those are the new prints out. And then I just wanted to show you, if you didn't catch my previous video, I'm just going to go through these really, really quick. So I'll get these out. So these are my collages. So like I said, I don't have any new collages out, just the ones that I have up in my shop right now, but I will have some here and there. So here is one. We'll go through these really fast. And I just think it looks cool in the frame. And here's the second one. These are clocks. Here's the third one that I have up in the shop. This one, and then this one. Okay, and then the next stack is, these are scans of my journals that are gone and sold into their new homes. But like I said, I'm so happy that I scanned my covers, because I wouldn't have these, and they turned out so cool. So Here's another cover. And this has purples, blues, teals, black. I think there's some blacks in there. Sepia, raw umber, cream, some crackle paint on there. I do writing as well. I don't just scribble, I do write out words, but you may not see what they say at the end, but they are things that are running through my head at the time. and all of them are like inspirational words. This is another cover. I do have the small cover to this. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Either throw it as just selling it as the cover and like a little kit, or actually make the journal with this cover, but it's super cool. I love it. Lots of kind of rusty tones a little bit in there. Dark tones, grays, blacks, browns. I'm really trying to work around the color palette. Not just sticking with certain shades. I really tried to work around the color wheel as much as I can. So you'll see a lot of different colors. As here, these are purples and browns, and I think Payne's gray in here, and I love the number 5. So sometimes I'll sneak the number 5 in there, or I'll do the tally marks. Like little tiny things. I just think it's fun and it's me. And then there's this page. We'll go over these really quick. Some blues, creams, purples in this one. Same here, but a little bit of a different style. This one kind of reminds me of denim. Like street denim. I don't know. It's got reds, blues, navies, I think dark browns, some black, whites, yellow. That one's fun. I love this one. I don't even know if I could repeat what I did because it just happened. And this one was, like I said, different colors out of my neutrals. These are oranges and pinks and purples and blacks and some teal, washed out teal in there. And then this one here. This is the last one. And this is a printer error, you guys, so don't worry about that. This is a full sheet when you print it out. I do a full bleed. My printer does that. I'm not sure if every printer does that. I have a Brother printer, and you can print as a full bleed, and some will print to where you have a tiny border around it. So, and then my next thing that I have up in my shop is my letter art photography, and I do custom work as well. These are made out words to be framed, or however you like to display it. There are 5, I think, up there, different things that are spelled out. This is a new one that went up the shop today. It's called Home. Or no, Hope. Hope is the new one. So what I do is I frame them. And you have to, if you get an 8x10, these are printed on a bigger sheet. So you're going to have to just take a little bit off each end to fit an 8x10. And it fits perfect. I mean, you just take a little snips off the sides. These are printed on the Epson paper, which I kind of wanted just to try out because I haven't tried it out, because I usually print them on, sorry for the glare, you guys, matte photo paper, and this is printed out through my printer. You can take it to a lab and have it printed an 8x10, and they can crop it for you to get it even on each side. You can go through Costco. Costco is my favorite lab. If you have a Costco membership, you just get online and you print through there, and it can mail it to you, or you can do pickup. I believe. I haven't done it in a while, but because I haven't done this type of work for a long time. I did it about 10 years ago as a full business and also portraiture photography. So I thought I would try to bring this back because I haven't seen it on, it's kind of faded out, and I thought I'd bring it back because it is an amazing form of art. I think it looks really stylish in your home. This was a frame I picked up from Walmart, cheap. It's not real wood, but it looks like it, and it works for displaying my work to show you as an example. And like I said, here's the Epson paper, which it's a little bit of different tone, but it works. It looks nice. It's rich. It's kind of what I'm going for. So if you're interested in any of my digital work, please head over to my web store, and that is hold on, that is themountaingirlstudio. Sorry for the glare. And you'll find all my papers in there. Everything is set in categories, and that's all due to my husband. He is amazing. He's managing my website and my posts and whatnot. So he's just been so amazing, and I like everything look neat and clean, and he's been doing that for me. So everything's in a category if you just want to look at certain things. And then if you wanted to head over and look at my letter art photography, everything's right there in a drop down bar. And you'll see what's up for grabs, and all you do is you buy it, and I send you. Right now, this website does not allow me to send an instant download, so I'm working on something a little different, and I'll let you know as soon as I figure that part out in a later video. But as for now, what you order, I send you through WeTransfer. You'll get a link to transfer, and as of right now, you only have a few days to download it. So make sure when you order something, get in there before 4 days to download it so you can have those downloads. And if you accidentally miss it, I don't mind resending, because that's kind of what I'm having to do right now. But if you guys, I don't mind if you go past the expiration date, or expired date, I guess. I'll be gladly to help you out with that. But just, if you could try to make sure you, once you order something, to try to go in there and download it really, as soon as I get that link to you, which if you, I usually get everything to you within 24 hours. It's kind of my goal right now, give or take a little bit more or less. That's just something I'm having to work through right now with doing digitals with this website. Until they can get a link to, or an option for an instant download, that'll be amazing. It'll solve a lot of my problems as of right now. But I still love doing the digital, so I'm still going to hang in there and go with it. And I want to just thank you for all the support. I do custom work with these as well. If you want a certain word or name spelt out, just email me. You find everything. You can connect with me all down here. Just email me at themountaingirlstudio@gmail.com, and we can talk about custom orders. That's always fun. I love doing names. I like making it personalized. I love that kind of challenge. So anyways, I guess that's all, you guys. It's been a little bit since I've been on. So I'm excited about this. This is a new adventure for my store. My store has been doing really well. So thank you so much for the support. I could not be here without you guys. Thank you to all my new subs. I really appreciate your support there as well. And I hope everybody's staying safe and having a wonderful week or weekend. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.